Hello there, welcome back to the Swindon lot. Oh, what a lovely fade in. So last time we met, we were still third. Last time we met, it was the transfer special, was it not? And we've got a third place still in our hands, but we are being chased down by some contenders, and we've got a big game today. We started the whole sort of season off with a game against Liverpool, and we're playing them again today. They're still top of the table. We sit in third, so I thought it'd be a game worth showing. This is a lovely free kick, by the way. Kopic hasn't scored all season, and he got 2 in that game against Forest to win us the game. Went 1-0 down, and he pulled 2 out. Only first half goals, but win's a win. Been another 1-0 win against Southampton. It was a Cesc Fabregas penalty that did the job. He's done alright for me, actually. I think when I brought him in, I was a bit hesitant. I thought, because I asked you at the start who I thought would be the underperformer and the overperformer from my transfers, and I actually had a feeling that Fabregas would be the kind of guy to just sort of slip under the radar and not play for me that much, but no. Credit to him. This is a very good draw. We drew against Manchester City. We were at home. The touch from Götze, you have to keep an eye on it. Ready? This is why you get a player like Götze. This touch, look at that, instant control, and puts it past the keeper. And that was the 89th minute, I think, and it was 1-1. Great result, really good result. Another good result was the 2-0 win against Tottenham Hotspur. Manamana, he's not scored for a while. Manamana, with the first goal. And then a free kick from Fekir, who again has had a really good season for me. As you can see, there's the stats on the right hand side. Some of them interesting, some of them not. No, in fact, they're all interesting. Anyway, Liverpool, let's go. So then, just before we get into the game, I want to show you the progression of a few of our players, one of which is injured. So, well, not injured, sorry. Coutreus is injured, though. It's just a shame. He'll be back soon. He's just missed out on the game today. He is coming along beautifully. You think about when we bought him, he was quite a young Argentine. I think we bought him at the beginning of last season, yeah. And he played all 38 games. He played every single league game last season at the age of 17, 18. And this year he's doing really well. But Goran Kopic, you saw him score 2 goals against Nottingham Forest. I've been rotating him. He's not played a massive part of this season, and you see the only 2 goals he scored were against that Forest team. But I've been rotating him with Cesc Fabregas this season, sort of in the latter part of the season, in that advanced playmaker role, and he is coming along. He's coming along absolutely beautifully. 19 passing, nice technique. Bought him at the same as Contreras. Bought him last season. Played him quite a lot actually. Then again, I don't think we had a player like Fabregas. Now we didn't. So it was kind of a situation of needs must. But yeah, he's coming along really, 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 really nicely. Casca is another one. You look at his stats, his physicals are very well rounded. He's coming along nicely. He's played a lot more this season than he did last season. Last year he was hit by injuries a little bit, so he didn't really get as much game time. But he's not scoring that many goals, but his assists, he's up there in terms of the Premier League in terms of assists. So yeah, really looking forward to getting the best out of him potentially next season, along with players like Kopic and 1 or 2 others. So we've got a game against Liverpool. It is a big game. If you look at the league table, tell you what, but when I thought they were top, they weren't. Manchester United actually a couple of games in hand. So Liverpool are on 67. They kind of look like we're not going to be able to catch them. But if we beat them here, I guess you never ever know. The big concern for me, obviously, is that Arsenal and Manchester City are just below me. We've not had any standout performers. You look around, a lot of the other players in the league are performing at a high level, aside from Casca, who's putting in performance. Actually, in fact, let's have a look. Have you got anyone else? I guess Mario Götze's shots on target percentage is pretty good, but all in all, it proves that we've had a very good team year. We've not had many standout individuals, so yeah, we'll crack on. I've already sorted the team out. They're looking good as ever. Fekir, again, I didn't know how much of a role he'd play this year, but it's quite a big one. And it's such a shame Contreras is out. He's such a good player. God damn it. Okay, because Akapo is not bad, but I've had him for a while, and I tried to sell him in the January, and he didn't move, and oh dear, never mind. We've got quite a few players wanting to leave as well, which is becoming increasingly irritating. Manamana is insistent that he wants to move to Arsenal, despite the fact they've never bid for him. So, whatever, mate. So I guess this is going to be a Champions League was never an option. It's just the fact that we're still in there. We'll keep it in 3D. Why not? Let's be fancy. It's the fact we've never really. I'm not sure our squad is quite there. I think we're very close to having a Champions League squad. I think we're a few players off it. I think our goalkeeper's a bit of a concern. I think left back needs to be improved next season. Maybe another central midfielder. Someone of like the ilk of Fabregas. Obviously, if Kopic comes good, then Kopic comes good. Now, I'm expecting this to be a hard game. And as I say that, again, you expect a good keeper to save that? Maybe. Sharks 1-0. I'm not expecting to do much against Liverpool, but I think it's a big game. They're second, we're third. And I figure that if we got anything from this, it would put us in a strong position. But yeah, as I'm saying, There's a few positions we need to think about. Obviously, Wayne Rooney's on the wrong end of 30. Fabregas is obviously the same way. Sturridge is heading that way. So we're probably going to have to bring another striker in the summer as Liverpool go close again. And it's going to go in, surely. Yeah, Cresswell tries to do his best on the line. But Uros Dugovic, a name, I've got to be honest, I'm not that familiar with. So he's putting the hurt on me right now. Coutinho heads it in. Dede is playing for Liverpool apparently, and Cresswell on the line. Fails to do anything with it. We're waiting on the counter-attack, and it seems like what we're doing is letting them come at us. So I'm going to go at them a bit. Why not? Let's push at them. As you can see there, we've dropped down to 4th, which isn't ideal. But again, we've got a tough run of fixtures recently. We've got a good point against Manchester City. I do believe we've got Chelsea to come very soon, which is going to be another tough game. And then we've got a spell of 4 or 5, which are not easy, but a little bit more comfortable for us. And I tell you what, Liverpool are going to try and put the hurt on us here. They're already 2-0 up. They've been hurting us from set pieces, and they're going to keep doing it. Coutinho, still at Liverpool on the game. Shot following him, only parries it. And is that a hat-trick for the boy? I think it might be. It is indeed a 24-minute hat-trick. And we are getting absolutely marmalised. We've just lost against Newcastle as well, 4-2. So our morale, obviously, is in danger of taking a bit of a hit coming into the season. I'm notorious for having, if you've ever tuned into my stream, twitch.tv/DrBenji, you'll know that the end of my seasons never go well. I've got a bunch of bottle jobs. Maybe I'm just the sort of manager that encourages poor performances. He nearly got 4, but Fotheringham made the save. Blimey, he's been an absolute terror. I'm just trying to think. If we try and push higher up, try and make the pitch a bit more compact so we can stop them playing their game in the second half. But at half-time, none of our players are having an impact. No one's playing particularly badly. Fabregas isn't having a great game. I'm going to try and get a bit more energy in the middle. I feel like we might be getting overrun, and that's part of the problem. So we're going to bring on Mike Richards. Great team talk, so that's good. We'll take that into the half. But obviously Liverpool are facing their former player, Daniel Sturridge. So let's see if he can put the hurt on them. And then again, he let them go, or they let him go. So maybe not. On a free as well. That's how much they cared. They're running through. It's a good block from the defender, but another corner to which they've been deadly. So I'm a little bit nervous. Ball played to the back. Henderson back out. What have they got for me? Ball into the middle. Unless we clear it, I'm a bit worried. Henderson again. It's sort of saved. It was like a goal. It was like the goalkeeper was being a batsman in the 2020, and he was letting the ball hit his shin, which is never what you want to see from a goalkeeper, especially at Anfield. So I've gone attacking. We've tried to make it a little bit more compact in the middle, so we're harder to break down. And so far, they've not scored in this second half. So I think, okay, there's a highlight, but that may well be to do with me. Casca's not having much of an impact, so we'll bring on Wayne Rooney for a game. His morale's not particularly good, but come on, Wazza. This is Liverpool. You've scored against them before. Surely you're going to score against them again. No? Okay, nothing's happening. Oh, what a pity. This is very kind of slack. I guess we'll pull up the league table. I'm sure I'll do this and then the game will end. That's usually what happens to me. So you can see there that Arsenal and City must be, one of them at least, isn't doing so well. Or maybe both of them. I think City are winning and Arsenal must be drawing or losing. And that's why the table's like that. But it looks like Manchester United and Liverpool are going to have a little duel for the title. Obviously, United have got a couple of games in hand there. But winning against us will obviously do Liverpool no harm whatsoever. We've got an attack. If we can win the second half, I think that's the goal right now. Goetze, that's what you want him there for. Timing, our top goal scorer for the season. And he's managed to bag himself another one in 88 minutes. A little bit too late, but we've done well. We changed, obviously, a quick 24-minute hat-trick. You don't really want to make too many changes in the first half, whether we should have done or not. And we've got ourselves a consolation. Unless, of course, they now score again. Unless we're going to go through and create some magic. I'm all for magic. Go on, Wayne. Whoa, there we go. Mario. Oh, Mascherano back in the Liverpool midfield. Who knew? Not a bad player for them to have. I think you'll probably agree. Oh, Papadopoulos with a great tackle. And a good through ball. And Danny Sturridge. Can he score at the Kop end? No. Actually, would that be the Kop end? Where's the dugout? The other side? No, that'd be the Annie Road end then. I'll be honest, they're probably in a new stadium at this point. Yeah, I would assume from that picture that they are. But as the game winds down, it's not... like I say, it's not an awful result. Obviously, we've not won, and we've lost. Oh, my word, Mario Balotelli nearly firing one in. But I guess we've been a little bit fortunate. I do want to check in on how Arsenal and Manchester City got on, because I think their results have influenced the fact we're still in third. Let's have a little look. There's Southampton beat Arsenal 2-1, and I believe Manchester City smashed Sunderland. So yeah, still in third. I'll bring you. Oh, they have battered us statistically. The next game I bring you, we'll have a look, because I'm going to bring like an end of because the end of the season is shaping up to be quite exciting. The top 4 battle is not dissimilar to the one in real life as we speak. So, what should we do here? I think I'll bring you the West Ham one, because a lot could happen in these 3 games. So I'll bring you West Ham, and then I'll probably bring you Sunderland and Manchester United together as one. So there we are then. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. If we could aim for like 100 likes today, that'd be fantastic. And I'll see you next time. From me, Dr. Benji, with love with care. Goodbye. Do you like it that I say love with care? Would you like me to change it? Maybe I should get people to suggest things that I end the next video with. Ben, you're still recording. Stop the video. Goodbye.